Hello, welcome to In Focus UPSC. As I promised, we will take one important species every week. As UPSC is asking about in details about species, so we have decided to take every week one species in detail, so that you will come to know about a lot of information about flagship species in India. So this week we are taking crocodile. So India has three types of crocodile, which is a Gharial. One second, which is a Gharial, which has IUCN status critically endangered. Second is Magar, which has IUCN status vulnerable. Second is saltwater crocodile, which has IUCN status least concern. So these are images of the Gharial. This is saltwater crocodile, and this is Magar crocodile. So they have some physical differences. By looking at them you can identify which is Gharial, which is saltwater, and which is Magar crocodile. So Gharial crocodile has brownish color, and they have long slender snout, and which has sharp interlocking teeth. So this Gharial has sharp interlocking teeth, long snout, right? And they have very thin jaws as compared to these two muggers or crocodiles, right? And they are likely to stay under fresh water, right? And this species, what is this Gharial, is specifically harmless to human. We will see this Gharial in detail. So this was its physical feature. Now let us see what is about Gharial. So Gharial are mostly found in fresh water in Himalayan rivers. So Chambal, even though it is not Himalayan river, it is a primary habitat of the Gharial, and secondary habitat of the Gharial are Ghagra, Gandak, Girwa, Ramganga, Son rivers. And Ghagra, Gandak, Girwa, Ramganga, these are the Himalayan rivers which are the secondary habitats of the Gharial, and Son river is also the important habitat of the Gharial. So Gharial is specifically fish eating. It's a primarily fish eating crocodile, which is also known as piscivorous. Juvenile species among juvenile Gharials as well as young Gharials, they feed on insects, crustaceans, frogs, small invertebrates, insects, their larvae, and small frogs. So these are their food habits. Then social behavior of the Gharial. So Gharial is not a territorial as other crocodiles. They primarily live in water, but may also bask on sandy banks. So occasionally they come on the banks of the river in order to bask in sun. So Gharials are fairly social animals. So all the species of the Gharials are fairly social animals, but they become territorial during the breeding session. So they mark their territory during the breeding session, so that they can achieve they can achieve mating. But in that time also they all tolerate small Gharial males. So they do not attack that time to the small vulnerable males. So among the Gharials, the female Gharial is slightly territorial during the nesting season, because she has to protect her babies, right? So she becomes slightly territorial. So territorial means they mark their territory, and they do not allow other Gharial species to come into their territory. So that is what I mean, territorial, being territorial. So in order to defend and hatching, right? So females are more communal than males, because they share habitats with other females. So these are the nesting sites. So these are the areas where Gharials are being protected specifically. So first is National Chambal Gharial Sanctuary, which is in Madhya Pradesh. The sanctuary is magnificent, and it spans across 3 states, that is Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh. It has steep ravines. Chambal river is famous for ravines, sandy beaches, and it is paradise for Gharials. So and again Chambal river is one of the primary habitat of the Gharial. Second is Katarni Ghat, wildlife sanctuary, which is located in Uttar Pradesh, which is nestled along the Girwa river. And this sanctuary has played a pivotal role in protecting the Gharial, because it employs the captive breeding program for the Gharials, which has been successfully released hundreds of hatching back into the wilds. The next is Son Gharial Sanctuary, which is on the Son River, which is also one of the important nesting ground for the Gharials. Then we have Hastinapur Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Uttar Pradesh. Then we have Mahanadi Wildlife Sanctuary, which is in Odisha, which is rich in biodiversity, which has included birds, fish, turtles, and variety of other organisms. Then Satkoshia Gorge Wildlife Sanctuary, which is also in the Odisha. Then Ken Gharial Sanctuary on the Ken River, which is located in the Madhya Pradesh of Panna and Chhatrapur districts of the Madhya Pradesh. And seventh is the Gandak River Sanctuary, which is located on the Gandak River of the Bihar. It has around 200 Gharials. So let me show you on the maps. So this is location of the Chambal Gharial Sanctuary. This is Ken Gharial Sanctuary. This is location of the Son Gharial Sanctuary, and this is location of Katarnigat Wildlife Sanctuary in Uttar Pradesh. We have Satkosha Wildlife Sanctuary in Odisha. So these are the locations with respect to Gharial sanctuaries. Even at these places you will find the Magar crocodile, which is also fresh crocodile. Now let us see next about the Magar crocodile. So Magar crocodile, it has head little bigger than the saltwater crocodile. And you can identify this crocodile with its color. It has grayish color and strong teeth, right? And it has important specific that it love basking in sun and walk along the search for a prey. It is a freshwater crocodile, but it has much bigger head, and it can walk a long path in search of prey. So that is about the Magar. So it has significant population in the Middle Ganga, which is Bihar and Jharkhand. It also found in Chambal River and in Gujarat. It has a medium to large crocodile, so it is a medium to large crocodile species. Adult male may reach to 4 to 5 meters. So remember, you can identify Magar by its grey color, because Magar and saltwater crocodile looks a little bit similar. So Magar, it is a primary carnivorous, and it can almost eat anything in terms of flesh. It can eat fish, frogs, crustaceans, insects, mammal, birds, sometimes monkeys. They also scavenge on dead animals. So if they found dead animals, they can eat that also. But with respect to the what is that, Gharial is only fish eating, right? So it can be dangerous to go near to this Magar, but Gharial is not that dangerous. It does not attack on human. So in terms of social behavior, so during the breeding season, which is most important breeding season, they compete fiercely for the females. So there is competition in order to attract females, and they perform underwater acrobatics such as somersaults, snapping at rivals. So these are the way these are their acrobats, which they show to the female crocodile in order to attract them for mating. So during egg laying or occasionally, so they help female during egg laying. So these crocodiles are relatively social, and they help female during egg laying, and also help female during the hatchlings. So, and again, they are burrowing buddies, means what? They burrow holes in the ground. They digging burrows along the river banks in order to protect themselves from harsh sun and potential predators, and even serve as communal dens for the multiple. So multiple crocodiles can utilize that holes or burrowing their holes in the ground in order to protect themselves from the sun or potential predator. So they can live up to 30 to 40 years, and some individuals can reach up to 50 years. So they have quite longer lifespan. सो मगर के लिए कोई डेडिकेटेड मगर सेंचुरी नहीं है, बट वी कैन फाइंड मगर सेंचुरीज, मगर्स एवरीवेयर अराउंड इंडिया. As we discussed earlier, even in those Gharial wildlife, Gharial sanctuaries, you can find muggers. But there are other sanctuaries which are important with respect to the mugger. You can say the Manjira Wildlife Sanctuary. Manjira Wildlife Sanctuary, which is originally established, which is in Telangana, which was originally established to protect mugger. So, which is located in the Telangana. It has around 400 to 600 muggers alongside diverse bird life. So this is important sanctuary with respect to the mother, Manjira Wildlife Sanctuary in Telangana. And then we have a Chinar Wildlife Sanctuary, which is located in the Kerala. Let me show you where is the Chinar. So this is a Chinar Wildlife Sanctuary, and this is Manjira Wildlife Sanctuary. Now Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, which is located in the Karnataka, which is a part of the Western Ghat. So it is another haven for the muggers along with macaques. Macaques are important monkey species. Big cats means tigers and elephants. So Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary important with respect to other important animals as well. Then we have Great Indian Bustard Wildlife Great Indian Bustard Sanctuary, which is located in Maharashtra. Even though it was primarily focused on protecting the Indian bustard, it still protects in relatively large number mugger population. And Koina Wildlife Sanctuary, which is Koina famous dam in Maharashtra, so it also protects sizable population of mugger. Now let me show you these are locations of these. Okay, so this is Koina Wildlife Sanctuary at this location, Manjira Wildlife Sanctuary. Then we have Great Indian Bustard Sanctuary, which is located in Solapur. And in the Karnataka we have this Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary and a Chinar Wildlife Sanctuary in Kerala. So these are the locations of the sanctuaries which hosts muggers as well as gharials. So gharials located primarily in these locations and mugger located primarily in these locations. Remember, right? Now let's move to the next important species, is saltwater crocodile. So saltwater crocodile is important because it is specifically found in along the saltwater habitats and brackish wetlands along the all Indian coasts. So it is considered as the largest living reptile, and it can grow up to 23 feet long and weight up to around 3000 pounds, means up to 1000 kilogram. And male is larger than a female, which is usually less than 10 feet long. So they can also found in freshwater from the India's east coast to Micronesia. Their food habit they are deadly predators, and it is dangerous to go near to them. They can likely to harm humans and other and kill prey as large as so saltwater crocodile बहुत ही dangerous है with respect to they can eat human, they can eat water buffalo, they can eat wild boar, right? So they are deadly predator and carnivores. Their social behavior, so they attract female with deep guttural bellows, impressive displays of tail. So वो अपनी पूंछ हिलाते हैं, head toss करते हैं, and with that they attract females. And with respect to female are more socialized. And they have characteristic maternal behavior. They lay her eggs in well hidden nest and fiercely guard them. So they are fierce while guarding their nests. So and hence we can say that females show much maternal behavior in terms of comparing to other crocodile species. So nurturing nest, unlike most crocodiles, female saltwater crocodile exhibit surprisingly maternal behavior, as I said earlier. So these are true reptilian with lifespan up to 70 years. So these are long living reptiles. Some might even reach a century or more, making them longest living crocodile species. So now we do not have a specific sanctuaries for saltwater crocodile in India, but they have several habitat which are protected as a national park or wildlife sanctuaries, such as Bhitarkanika National Park in Odisha, Sundarban National Park in West Bengal, or Andaman and Nicobar Island. So these are one of the important area where saltwater crocodile is being protected, right? So this is all about mugger species or crocodile species in India. Let me revise you for you. We have seen three important crocodiles in India. India has three types of crocodiles, that is Gharial, mugger and saltwater crocodile. So they have characteristic features that these are grey looking, these are bluish looking, and these are these are brown looking, and these are grey looking, right? So these are most dangerous, these are less dangerous, these are relatively dangerous, right? So this is all about crocodiles in India. Hope this video has done justice to this species, and hope you like this lecture. And if you have liked this lecture, please subscribe to this channel, because I am coming up with more and more such lectures, right? So thank you.